Back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. It is Saturday the 1st of June 2024. I'm looking at these new released Terminator Squad plus Terminator Captain Severus Agemman. These came, was it today I think, or yesterday, and he came a few days ago. But I'll do them together since they're all Ultramarine Terminators and they'll probably look good together, you'd think so anyway. Look pretty cool. Quick look at the boxes. Captain Agemman says he is 14.3, so the new size for Terminators. Looks pretty cool. And the other Terminators, we have Sergeant of Power Sword and Teleport Homer, which I believe is new. Haven't seen that before with their figures, and does look pretty nice. And he is 14.32, so it looks like the rest are going to be 14.3, which is the new sort of Terminator size. And what I have done at great terms of expense, well, great expense in terms of time for me, is have a real dig around my apartment. It took me literally 45 minutes to find other Terminators that I can do the comparison with later on. Since a lot of people commented last time that, yeah, you do a comparison with other Terminators, we're going to get a proper size scale comparison. And this guy's with a Stormbot. This guy's box is so mashed up on the bottom. Never mind. Okay, I'm going to box and set them up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. Here they are. What a fine looking bunch of figures. Noticeably bigger than some of the other earlier Terminators. And we'll do a comparison later, as I said. So, accessories. All of them except the two with the Power Fist. So that's not really many. Half of them. These two come with alternate left and right hands. So standard is right trigger, left gripping. They come with reverse. They also come with the left trigger, right gripping. These two also come with just a single hand each, which is a right gripping hand as opposed to the default right trigger hand. This guy on the end here, the one with the, what's he got? With the Storm Bolter, also comes with unhelmeted head, which we can see. Yeah, which is not bad. And kind of looks like it would fit inside that Terminator helmet. Though these are supposed to be matching up to the part on the front of the helmet. Then it's going to be a bit too small, perhaps. But we'll look at that a bit later, perhaps. Please consider joining the Patreon. Link on the top right screen now. You can see all the videos before they're published on YouTube. Exclusive content from time to time. Prize draws, including one happening this month in June 2024. And there's no obligation to pay or to join. It's free for 7 days, so do that now, and at the end of 7 days you can decide, you know what, it's not for me, no problem. If you want to join, you can, so it is worth checking out. Okay, close look. Oh, there's an issue first. My guy with assault cannon, this little tassel part, whatever this is called here, actually is broken, so I need to put a dab of glue and glue that on myself. There's no really any point reporting that to Georgia for what, get an extra belt in there. It's not worth it. Very quick and easy fix. So, Captain Severus Agemman. Severus Agemman. His head looks actually quite a good scale for his body. Perhaps a bit too big still, because they tend to scale the heads to the Terminator armor body as opposed to the body inside it. But it does look pretty good. Let's get a bit more light on there. It does need, obviously, it's got a tiny bit of inking. It does need, it's good there though. It needs a lot more highlighting, but he is a nice looking figure, but no helmeted head, which is a shame. Next we have our Terminator Sergeant with the Power Sword and the Teleport Homer. Let's look at the Teleport Homer first of all. Let's turn this light off, don't need that for now. Pretty nice, no moving parts as far as I can tell. It's also very, very light, so I'm guessing it's hollow inside. But I thought these might move. It made a cracking sound, so I thought, yeah, I'm not going to move that anymore. But that's pretty cool. And the actual Sergeant himself, another nice looking figure. Again, needs the highlighting, needs more shading. Shading's a little bit, you can see sort of pooling the ink on his feet there. He does need some, let's keep it on actually, does need some more. Always looks great in the pauldrons, but there's a nice sculpt like that. Next up, so one of the autocannon and power fist. So that part will fall off. You know what? It's going to stay. The autocannon looks amazing. Does it rotate? Yes, it does. Look at that. How cool is that? Well done, Joy Toy. Now, if that was battery operated, that'd be awesome. Very cool. Is this the first time we've seen an autocannon? I can't. It's dropped off now. This is the first time we've seen an autocannon. I can't remember. There's so many figures now. Great job, Joy Toy. Very, very cool. I'll keep his little thing there. And lastly, so one of the Storm Bolter and the Power Fist. Yeah. To finish the squad. Again, it's got that shading going on, but the highlighting is missing, and the shading could be better. But you know what? A lot of these are, the shading's hand done. So the time it takes to do this and add highlighting too would add so much to the cost. So I understand why. Very, very cool indeed. Articulation. I'll do Severus Agemman, and I'll do the guy with the Power Fist on the end, Stormbolt and Power Fist, because it will be, I imagine it's going to be slightly different or the same. Have a quick look. It's probably going to be the same if I'm honest. So maybe we'll just do Severus Agemman and have a look at the guy with the Power Fist. Okay, so let me just take out his sword and his Storm Bolter. He'll probably get more movement in his head because he's got a smaller head. Is that better? Okay, so he gets a very nice side to side. Well, I have to say, you can turn it, but you're going to need smaller things than I've got to do it. And he's got a pretty decent forwards backwards shoulders all the way. He's got a really good shoulder roll. Does he have that articulation in his pauldron? Yeah, he's got pauldron articulation, so his arm can go further than, well, not that far because these things in his elbow, but can go further than some. Just needs better articulation. He's got a nice arm bend, but that's getting away there. So he's getting well over 90 degrees, and there's a bicep swivel. Then his hand is that ball, so it's moving all directions. He's got a trunk separate to the waist. If I can secure the waist, forward to side and turn. And then the itself has a turn forwards, backwards, and side to side. So forwards is stopped by this iconography in his belt, but it's good together. Works well. Hips not very far. On the side, forwards will turn out because of the sculpting. There's a thigh twist. Backwards, however, is pretty damn good. It's got a double kneecap, but it's very bulky and it does catch. So you're getting about 90 degrees. And then the foot is that great system where it's got a turn, a swivel, tippy toe, and dorsiflexation and toe articulation there. The only real difference with the other ones are the Power Fist. Because the Power Fist has less articulation, especially this one's got the pipe, this one's not got the pipe. So this one still has a swivel, which is nice, and that's pretty much the only difference. Their pauldrons, are they articulated? Yeah, their pauldrons are also articulated. In fact, he can get his arm further than Agemman. I think his iconography gets in the way on Severus Agemman, so it's actually better on these Terminators than the actual Terminator Captain. Very nice looking. So in terms of size, they're saying 13.4. It's normally to the top of the head, and for CM, I'm getting, yeah, more now. I'm getting 14.4 maybe. I'm getting 14 point, maybe 6. Top of the actual, so I'm getting just under 6 inches in height, and to the top of the actual figure itself, I'm getting 6 1/4 inches, around 16 cm. Let's move this out of the way. Let's do a bit of a scaling up comparison. So let's go with Ultramarines Terminator, one of the early releases. I really like these, not because they're great proportions, they're not, they skip leg day. It's because they remind me of the classic figures from years ago. But you know, it's like, yeah, spot the fake Terminator, you know, spot the Terminator you bought from Wish is what it feels like. much different. He looks more stocky because obviously he's got a similar sort of width, but he's a lot shorter. And also the helmet is actually wider, I think, and got a different sort of profile. Looks better on the newer ones, but that also has some use to that helmet there. You could just pop that off and pop it onto Captain Agemman probably if you wanted to make him matching for helmet. If we go up in size a little bit, this is a Chaos Sorcerer Lord in Terminator armor. He is bigger than the Ultramarines one, but he's still, the one I just showed, but still smaller than these new ones you can see. So this scale annoys people very, very much, I think, or some people annoy very much. Others like, you know what, I'm just happy to have the figures. And then after that, let's look at the Deathwing Terminators, which will be the same as these. So it's the same, they actually appear to be a touch shorter, you know. So this Deathwing one is appearing to be a tiny bit shorter. And then I will go to the Librarian in Terminator armor, who I reviewed just recently, and then he's going to be about the same or a touch taller perhaps. Nice figures. Welcome Ultramarine additions to the line, to your shelf display, especially one of the autocan. I think it looks great. Very, very nice. Captain to lead, who I've taken his. Let me put that one there. Let's just put these there. Not just at least put a sword in his hand, you know. They've got nice malleable things. Actually, it's not that difficult to put their weapons in, so that's pretty cool. Okay, this is Awesome Toy signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you next video soon. Check out the Patrons. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you next video soon. Check out the Patrons. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.